Alright lads, so today we got some news regarding the next set of Resurrection characters. In this case, it's the long-awaited CACAO Society with Soi Fon, RIRUKA, and also Momo getting their new upgrades. We're going to find out if they're good in this video. Hopefully they are. And for those curious on what our next Resurrection will potentially be, it does appear that now since they're doing CACAO Society of the year 2019, it looks like next month, for March, we're going to be getting White Ichigo, Gin, and Byakuya get their Resurrections. And if we do get a second Resurrection batch this month, which should be a premium banner, then it should be Chad, Ichigo, and Uryu. So some exciting Resurrections coming our way. But for today, let's only focus on the new CACAO Society characters. We're going to go in line of Soi Fon, RIRUKA, then Momo, and hopefully they get some good ones. But honestly, I don't think they are going to get one, but we'll see how it goes, because these characters do already have 7 skills, as you'll see here: Bruiser, Debilitator, Devastation, Frenzy, Sprinter +1, Weakened Defense, and also Weakened Duration. So in case you aren't aware, we do mention it every time we talk about Resurrections. Characters like this only get 7 skills. So if you're a character that already has 7 skills, well, at that point, you're getting no skills. Well, at that point, you're not getting any new skills, and that's very disappointing to see, even for a Resurrection standards. And I do wish characters like this would get the 8 skill treatment that as of right now only 1000-year Blood War characters do get. So for the most part, in this case, we're mainly potentially only looking at good links here. And hopefully in this case, because they potentially can't get new skills, they at the very least can get the best soul trait treatment. So looking at RIRUKA, in her case, she is a 12% strong attack recharge soul trait. As for the second soul trait, of course, strong attack damage would actually be pretty good here. I personally have enough of those, so she won't make any impact on my account, but still more of those links would actually be quite nice. At the same time, as always, full stamina damage would also be pretty good here to go along with the recharge. Either or, strong attack damage or full stamina damage would actually be quite good, but I potentially feel like they're going to go down the status element duration soul trait route, and if they do that, I personally don't mind it. Recharge and a status element duration isn't too bad. They could give her, for example, something like paralysis duration, and that wouldn't really be that much of a bad soul trait in my opinion. Especially if you're ever using a character in IT, for example, where you maybe need to make it so they're immune to paralysis. A link like that wouldn't be too bad. But again, looking at the skills here: Bruiser, Debilitator, Devastation, Frenzy, Sprinter +1, Weakened Defense, and also Weakened Duration. If she was to pick up an 8th skill here, which I doubt she would, then she will be picking up 20% Berserker. But let's see what she actually did pick up. So in this case, her soul trait is actually strong attack recharge with the additional 60% strong attack damage. So in that case, pretty good soul trait, right? 16% sad, 12% recharge. You can't really get better than that. You can with full stamina damage, but it's not really that big of a deal, right? But that's a pretty good soul trait combination. I'm liking it thus far. And having a look at her skills, she got a 10% increase on her Bruiser. Her Devastation went up by 10%, so it's 50%, and that's basically about it. So unfortunately, we are seeing here that, again, these characters are being capped out at 7 skills. A bit unfortunate. Again, I still stand by that every character should get the 1000-year Blood War Resurrection treatment, and that is 8 skills. They should be getting 9 skills, but unfortunately here, in this case, it does look like potentially all these 3 characters are going to pick up no new skills, which is sad to see, but potentially could be walking away some good soul traits here. In this case, already 1 out of 3, we got a good soul trait for the heart attribute with recharge and also strong attack damage. Next up though, we have Soi Fon, and I'm really hoping here, man, if they're gonna, because they're gonna give this, no, she has, So I think with Momo and RIRUKA's case, they have maxed out skills, so they can't pick up new skills, right? So because of that, they're probably gonna get the best soul trait they can actually ask for. In this case with Soi Fon, I really want her to pick up full stamina damage, because I'm sure she's probably going to pick up recharge, and that isn't bad, but when do you ever use sad and recharge as a soul trait? Usually it's more recharge and less sad than more sad and less recharge, right? So even if she does pick up recharge, it's good for her, and it's still a good link, but I personally never use those links. And because she is actually missing skills here, as a character, she can get better, and that's probably going to be why they don't give her full stamina damage. But I'm really hoping here she does get full stamina damage, because that would be a very powerful soul trait combination. 25% sad and 16% full stam. That would be beautiful for any mind character. So overall, that's what I'm hoping for when it comes to a soul trait. 16% full stam, if not at least give her recharge, right? When it comes to her skills though, it's kind of interesting here because she only has 5 skills: Bruiser plus 20%, Debilitator, Devastation, Frenzy plus 1, and also Sprinter plus 1. She's pretty much guaranteed to pick up Berserker here, and I think for that second skill, they could either give her weakened defense, or hopefully Havoc plus 20%. The second skill is really down to Caleb on what they want to do here, but let's find out. So the soul trait that she did pick up is reduce strong attack cooldown 10%. Again, it's not bad. It's not bad. It makes her better. But, like, again, you don't use those soul traits, right? I would have much preferred 16% full stamina damage, but it's fine. But it's fine. Because looking at the skills that she does pick up, she gets a 20% Berserker and also 20% more damage to poison enemies. So I guess that's decent. I mean, she only has a 2-second Debilitator, so for Resurrection, it's not too bad. Probably going to be the best Resurrection character here in this batch, right? Because she's gotten better. She does 20% more damage on all of her attacks. And when she does inflict poison, she's then going to be doing 20% more damage. And having a look at this actual character's, strong attack here, I believe she has a Vortex. She kind of has a somewhat Vortex SA2, so that might actually be pretty decent. And interestingly enough, we also have damage to poison here as an arena skill. So for those that for some reason want to take into arena, which I kind of recommend because she's actually a pretty good soul trait, when she poisons, she's doing 40% more damage. And I guess this is also the first example of a character getting a skill that they already have in arena. Usually if a character has an arena skill, they don't pick that up when it comes to their resurrection. So this, I guess, is the first. It's a pretty decent upgrade. I'm not too stressed about it. Again, I would have just preferred though if she got a better soul trait, that being full stam and also sads, because that in my opinion is more useful than sad and recharge. But as an overall package when it comes to resurrection, this is actually pretty good. And then lastly, it brings us to Momo. And I'm already disappointed. I am already disappointed because we already saw the other two characters. They're only getting 7 skills here. And I really think this Momo should be picking up Havoc. If you don't know, this Momo on release was like one of the best characters in the game. I pulled her 4-5 on her banner and didn't get that final dupe for many years. It kind of hurt, I'm not gonna lie, because when I finally got that dupe, she was irrelevant. But she was my go-to speed character for a very long time. And for a very long time, she was also the best speed RIRUKA killer. So to see this character basically get almost no skills, right? I mean, we haven't even seen it yet, but I'm pretty sure she's going to get no new skill here. Is kind of sad to see. I'm sure she's going to pick up strong attack damage on her soul trait because, again, that's the only good thing she can potentially pick up here. And she's probably only going to get a 10% increase on her Bruiser and Devastation. And that's really about it, right? That's what we can really see with this particular resurrection, which is sad to see. But looking at her soul trait, she got 60% full stamina. She got, oh, hold on. Okay, that's not too bad. She got 16% full stamina damage. At least some good came from this character's resurrection because I believe that's the first for the speed attribute. Let me quickly double check. So yeah, if we look at the speed attribute, they only have access to a 1 full stamina recharge link, and that is the free-to-play Senkamon charge. So with this new Momo, we finally have that character we've been waiting for. We thought Quincy Ichigo would be it, and it was a tad bit disappointing he wasn't recharge and full stam, but this is actually a really good soul trait. So at the very least, we're walking away with 3 good soul traits, right? As for her character though, as expected, it only looks like she got a 10% increase on her Bruiser and also Devastation. So overall, I'm happy and also disappointed with this resurrection batch. I still believe like these characters should have gotten more than 7 skills here. It's kind of annoying they are capping it, and they're purposely capping it to make 1000-year Blood War characters get a better resurrection. And, I just don't feel like they need to do that. If these characters picked up an extra skill here, they could have gotten a tad bit better. Momo, RIRUKA could have got extra damage. They could have gotten extra range. And that overall would have made them a tad bit better. RIRUKA SOI FON, she could have picked up the 20% Berserker, 20% damage to poison, and also Havoc, and that again would have been a pretty decent upgrade. So it is still sad to see that we're still getting the 7 skill treatment, especially as we get to characters around this age where, we're going to get many examples of this where a character already has maxed out skills, but then they were given the wrong skill, right? This is an SP character, but she was given Bruiser, so the only thing they can increase is her Bruiser, and that really doesn't do her any favors. In the future though, once we get around to the 2020 era of characters that start to pick up Berserker and also Frenzy, like looking at this Nemi for example, right? In a situation if she ever got resurrected and she picks up no new skills, at the very least they can increase a skill that matters, like the Berserker, right? Like if that goes to 40%, that's a W resurrection. But characters like this that got like a skill that they didn't need, like Bruiser plus 20%, if that's the only thing they're increasing, yeah, it really isn't that good, right? So kind of sad to see that these characters aren't getting, the 8 skill treatment here. But at the very least, we are walking with 3 useful links. That's the most important part when it comes to resurrection, to be fair. Even when a character does get a good resurrection, many people still don't actually use them, right? But Soi Fon is a pretty decent link, definitely can get a use out of that, even though I myself won't use it. It's definitely usable. RIRUKA, pretty much a must-have link for the high attribute if you are lacking the other recharging stats. And Momo is literally one of the best speed links in the entire game. So for resurrections, when it comes to the links, W resurrection bat. When it comes to the skills and the upgrades, it's kind of an L. Only Soi Fon got a pretty good upgrade, and that's really about it. So overall, not too bad, I guess. But with that said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely looking forward to resurrecting these characters and getting my hands on these soul traits. But in the comments below, let me know what you'd like to see with these resurrections, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and peace.